Yes, hello. It's not Spooky Lake month, but I'm here on our Spooky Lakes road trip visiting the Salton Sea. Along the way, we got to stop at Pyramid Lake, Lake Tahoe, Mono Lake, and Lake Manly before finally making our way to the edge of California. It's actually really stinky. It smells like dead fish. It's quite different than all of the other spooky lakes we've seen on this trip. The Salton Sea was one of the bonus lakes I added to my coloring book, and my illustration was inspired by the vintage billboards that once advertised it as a vibrant, glamorous destination. However, today, around 70 years later, it feels much more post-apocalyptic. We went to the recreation center, and to be fair, it is a Monday morning in the middle of August, so maybe not the prime time to be at the Salton Sea, but we have not seen another tourist or another person or another car, anything. There's no one here, but we're gonna go down to the beach.
A few moments later.
I think, is it sand or is it like, wait, it could actually be really cool. You can't even get to the water without like ending up in literal mud. And you can't wash your feet off because you can't get to the water. I'm not really sure if I want to wash my feet in this water, but still. When you get there, you can see it from here where I'm standing, that it's actually completely covered in flies and like this black viscous looking mud. I'm probably walking where there used to be water. The Salton Sea was actually flooded in 1905, where for 2 years they diverted the Colorado River and had it flow into this Imperial Valley. Over the past 20 years, the water level at the Salton Sea has dropped around 10 feet, leaving behind just a crust of salt over that viscous mud that I got my feet stuck into. With evaporation as its only outlet, the Salton Sea has become even more salty, but also toxic, fueled by fertilizer runoff from the surrounding farmland. As the lake continues to dry, the exposed dust, now laden with agricultural toxins, will get picked up by the wind and blown into nearby communities, turning the Salton Sea from a former resort into a public health crisis. I think this is exactly what I expected from Bombay Beach. This once vacation hotspot is now an artist playground, and the shoreline is dotted with ephemeral installations that bake in the hot sun. It's isolated in this surreal desert landscape, and we didn't see a single other soul. I actually colored this on our road trip on our way here, and so this is the first page that I officially colored myself in the Spooky Lakes coloring book. After being here, I definitely think the Salton Sea is quite spooky. And it was made even more spooky by the nearby mysterious moving mud puddle that scientists can't explain, but I'll have to save that for October. Thanks to everybody for coming on this journey with us, and look, we got a view of the Salton Sea from the air on our way home. See that algae bloom? Thank goodness I didn't wash my feet in it. It's almost Spooky Lake month.